Twitchetts. I am coming in today to do a fun, patriotic little rock painting idea for kids. This one's fun and easy. It gives a little bit of shimmer and is perfect to be hiding out in the summer close to the 4th of July. It's good for Memorial Day that we just had go by. So I'm just going to break this down into a couple easy steps that you can do with your little one. You will need glitter, some Mod Podge, paint, and I am using foam brushes today. I feel like foam brushes are really easy for kids to handle. Also, they're very affordable, easy to rinse out and reuse if you need to, or if the paint gets dried on because they left it for too long, you're okay. So I'm going to start here by picking a rock. And I'm going to just tape off a section. Now I have washed these rocks just under water quickly. I kind of treat them like potatoes. Scrub off any excess dirt or dust and let them dry. I'm going to use painter's tape to create my first section of my rock. So all we're going to do is pick how much blue we want on here. Now you can do stripes, you can do squares, you can do triangles, whatever you want, whatever your child wants to do. Just make sure you rub that edge that's the closest to where the blue paint's going to be down nice and smooth, and then wrap it around the corners like so. We'll get out a little bit of blue paint here. I'm just using an acrylic paint. Now we'll take our foam brush and you're just going to paint away from the blue like so. Now you don't want to press down really hard. The harder you press, you're going to actually lose some of your paint sometimes. You almost want to kind of just dab it on there and you'll get a nice thick coat. That way you don't have to go on and do 2 coats of paint. Just like so. And you know what, for this one, I think I'm going to kind of do something different. We're going to smooth down the other side of the rock, and I'm going to do the other side as well. Blue. And then we do some fun glitter stripes over the top. Like so. Now my rocks are actually kind of a whitish color in the first place, so I'm not painting them a base coat of white. If you don't have access to a nice white or light colored rock like this, you could do a base coat on your rock first. Just make sure you give it plenty of time to dry. Now I've got around here somewhere, here's one. Just cut a bunch of toilet paper tubes like this just to give it a way to kind of hover above the table so you don't end up getting paint on your table. So I'm going to set this one off to the side. I've got a rock that I had already done my blue on that's dry here. Just go ahead and peel off your painter's tape. You should have a pretty nice edge as long as you smoothed it down. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I think that looks nice like that. Discard that piece of tape, and now we're going to come back in here and do another stripe so that we can add our glitter section to our rock. Now, if you are going to put tape over your blue, make sure it's nice and dry. If for any reason, I did these ones not too long ago, if for any reason you end up pulling up any of your blue paint, it's okay because you can go back and touch it up pretty easily when it's all said and done. So I'm actually going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to do my white stripe in the center and just do this side here red. So if you've got thick tape, what you can do so you don't end up with a bunch on your blue is you can just tear it. Just make sure that you're using the nice straight edge where you want your nice straight edge on your rock. Just smooth it down the best that you can. Again, it is a rock, so if it doesn't get 100% straight smooth line, it's okay. Now we're going to take our Mod Podge, and we're just going to apply a simple layer here on the back side, and I just poured a little bit in my lid here. And you're just going to cover this area like so. you want it nice and thick because you want that glitter to stick on there. Just like that. It's kind of hard to see where you're at, but you should be able to see the wetness from that. Like so. I'll move that out of the way. Now I do have a lid from when I was doing it before. I'm holding up this with a little piece of my toilet paper tube again. Now you want to make sure the area where you're going to be putting your glitter is over your jar lid. This will help catch a lot of the overage here. And then you're just gonna go ahead and dump on your glitter. And I do this over something else as well so that I can catch and reuse my glitter for more than one rock. And you can pick it up if you need to get along the sides. Like that. Get this other side over here. And you'll see, like every once in a while, you'll miss a spot with your Mod Podge. But a nice thick layer, because you can, once it dries, you'll dust off the extra. So just go ahead and set that right back in your spot, and we're gonna let it dry. Once it's dry, I'll be checking right back in. So hold on just a minute. Okay, we're back. I went ahead and did the glitter on my next rock. So I just wanna show you, once it's dried a little bit, just take and peel back your painter's tape, like so. You do want to make sure you knock off the extra glitter first before you do that, so you can kind of knock it onto your next one or back into your tray. Now you might get little pieces of glitter that you'll see on other parts of your rock. If that bothers you, you can just take a little bit more of your painter's tape and create a little curl over your finger, like so, and just go on there, and you can kind of dab, dab, dab those loose pieces of glitter back off. Like so. Now you're going to want to spray this with some sort of clear acrylic sealer that will help hold all the glitter in place and make it water resistant if you're putting it outside. You can go in with a brush or paint pen and add words to your rocks as well. Now I'm also going to show you on this one. See, we have some more of that glitter that got over the edge. I like to peel up my tape first before I go after that extra glitter. I don't know if I tapped this one for the extra yet. We're gonna go ahead and peel that off and place it off to the side just to show you this last idea. Like so. And see, this one got quite a bit over the edge. So just go back with your little tape roll and you can kind of either dab or kind of roll to get that extra glitter off. Just like so. And you may need a fresh piece after a little while. Now this one I didn't let dry as long, so see, I just took up a little bit of that paint. That's pretty easy to touch up though when you're all done. So just go ahead and get that glitter off like that. And you can also use the same technique to get the glitter off of your table. All you have to do is that same thing if you end up with glitter on your work surface. Now, I'm working on a wooden surface, so there's lots of little nooks and crannies that glitter can hide. So it will take me a little while to get most of this up. We don't use glitter all that often in our house, but from time to time, for something special, like the 4th of July, we will take out some glitter and play. So just let those dry completely. Like I said, you can go in with a nice clear spray acrylic to give them a nice finished look. It will help them be nice and shiny and they'll glisten. You can hide them out for rock hunting, or you can decorate your house with them for the holiday. Just like that. There's a couple stray pieces of glitter there. We'll go after those later, but aren't they just pretty? It's a little bit of shimmer. Perfect for the holiday. So I hope you give this rock painting idea a try and check back soon for more rock painting ideas. Bye.